What's up, everybody? Peace, Two Fingers, TC here. I started to do a video about how my wife doesn't understand the mentality of the general public and how really clueless most people are. I mean, she and I, we talk about religion, we talk about politics, we talk about um, the way of the world and, current events. And sometimes she doesn't understand, or she doesn't seem to understand why most people can't see the absurdity in some of the opinions and notions that they have. Like for example, she can't seem to understand how people hold two opposing beliefs in their head at the same time. How that cognitive dissonance disease uh, is so prevalent in our society today. Personally, I think that it's designed to be that way. Motherfuckers ain't supposed to understand. Um, I try to take people to the big picture. I mean, the really big picture of what's going on in the world and why things are in such a sorry state. I try to take them there, but the more you talk to them, the crazier you sound to them. They don't understand. um, you gotta step back and do some research. I mean, real research. You can't just listen to people who you agree with. You gotta listen to people who you don't agree with, and you gotta listen to the really scary shit. And most people don't want to do that, but when you do that, you realize that there's a really, really big agenda at play here, um, and that agenda is being taken right to fruition. I mean, all the way from all the way from the 9/11 uh, terror attacks, if you want to call them that, all the way to what's going on now uh, with Donald Trump being in the White House and trying to start uh, this new war that he's going to get started real soon. Um, and ain't a damn thing we can do about it, really. I mean, not the big picture. I mean, you can be active in your community and make change at a local level. Yeah, you can probably make the police think twice about um, busting heads in your community. But the big picture, I mean, the overarching big picture is still in effect. And the big picture is population control, endless war, stuff like that. Ain't a damn thing we can do about that. For example, the U.S. military budget is going to be the biggest military budget that any country ever had in the history of mankind. We're talking when it's all figured out over $1 trillion, and ain't nobody seem to be batting an eye about that. We all worried about things that really don't matter in the long run. I mean, I don't want to say that, you know, nasty old white men in Hollywood molesting young girls and young boys is nothing to be concerned about. But when you think about all of the millions and millions of people gonna die that are gonna die once they get this war started, well, the issues that they're having in Hollywood, as bad as they kind of pale in comparison to what these people really uh, want to do. Um, I, I tell people all the time that the world at our level runs ass backwards, um, and that white means black, black means white, war means peace, hate means love. Quick example, because I'm jumping all over the place and I know I am, but quick example. I saw a little, I guess they call it a meme, on Facebook the other day that said, this is a perfect example of how screwed up the world is. When you have a plant that has been around for tens of thousands of years, that has never hurt or killed anybody all by itself, that has 1,000,001 different uses, all the way from making durable goods to curing disease, that can grow anywhere in the world. But that plant is illegal. And you got another plant that's known to cause cancer and kills damn near 500,000 people a year. That's legal. When you got a situation like that, you know from that point on that the world is ass backwards. You know that when you are asked to disbelieve your own fucking eyes and go with what they tell you, like they tell you some shit happened, but you know you saw something else. You know what you saw. And they tell you, by they I mean the authorities tell you that no, that's not what you saw. You saw this. And if you say you saw anything else, we're gonna throw your ass in jail and tell people you crazy and all that sort of thing. But you know what you saw. When you got a government doing that to you constantly, well, then you know the world really does run ass backwards. And that the people who run this society are really, really, really bad, screwed up, fucked up, psychopath individuals. And all you can do as an individual, as a person, as an everyday person, is try to live your life, keep your head down, and try not to get too caught up in the fuckery. Try to maintain your sense of what's really right and what's really wrong. You know, I know I'm jumping all over here, and I'm going to sort all this out in a future video and talk a little bit more, you know, kind of narrow it down to one subject at a time. But I got a lot of ideas that I just need to get out my head and onto my channel. You know, it's a really sad state of affairs that we in 2017. But I'm gonna be all right. My wife gonna be all right. Ziggy gonna be all right. Y'all want to see Ziggy? Hold on for a second. Hold on, don't go nowhere. Come here, Ziggy. Come. Oh, shit, he running from me. Ziggy don't like the camera. Ziggy want to go outside, but come, Ziggy. Come here. Come here. Come. Yeah. Okay. Here's Ziggy. That's Ziggy right there. See Ziggy? Whoa. Yeah, that's my little buddy. It's the dude right here that keeps me sane. I tell anybody, get yourself a companion. A cat, a dog, a mouse, whatever. Get yourself a companion. Somebody that ain't gonna judge you. Somebody that's gonna make you feel good when you don't feel good. Somebody that's gonna take your blood pressure to a safe level. You need that. That's what my little guy does. But anyway, that's so long for now. I'm going to be back with something that makes a little bit more sense, but I thought I'd shoot that real quick and get these introductory videos out. Anyway, so long for now. TC.